The first time we worked Corbin, he tried all kind of tricks to try to not move forward, try to intimidate the rider, to get out of doing what we were asking him to do. It was pretty obvious that he had used these tricks before to get the rider off of his back and to get the rider to quit riding him. This is now his fourth ride since the first one, and he's like a different horse. We have been working him pretty hard these 4 rides, and I do believe he's probably a little bit muscle sore. You'll see that in how he's moving. He'll get the weekend off. I'm sure he's going to appreciate some time off. But that's what it took to get his mind right. He needed to work hard, and he needed to understand that life don't have to be hard, but he needs to appreciate when it's easy, because most of his life is going to be easy. And when he's asked to trot and lope once in a while, it's not really that hard, and we're not asking that much of him. And you'll see here in this ride, he is like a different horse. He's willing to move forward. We walk, trot, and lope him. Robert walks, trots, and lopes him. And he's a nice horse. He has really nice movement. This is going to be a good horse for somebody. It's really hard to get a concept in this video of how big this horse is. Robert is over 6 feet tall, and this horse is over 16 hands. I bet he weighs 1,400 pounds. This is a really big horse. Pretty tall, pretty thick horse. And he has learned over the years that I think he could intimidate the rider, and a lot of it has to do with his size. He's learned to use that to get his way. But he hasn't gotten his way with us, and we just ask him to go forward. We want him to work hard a little bit once in a while, but we don't want him to work hard all the time. And you'll see we use, we're going to talk about his cool down in a minute when we get to it. And the cool down has had a lot to do with why his mind is coming around as good as it is. Robert got on him just a few minutes ago, walked him a little bit, and started asking him to trot. Didn't really walk him all that long. And here you see he's been trotting around for a minute and trotting pretty nice. You see him stretching down and stretching to the side. A lot of that has to do with being a little bit muscle sore. He is no telling how long since he's been asked to do anything. And it's kind of like you or me first going to the gym and working out. And that's what he feels like. And he's using muscles that he hasn't used before. But this is going to make him more fit physically, and it's going to make him more fit mentally. He's loping around. He's in the wrong lead, but at this point, we really don't care. He just needs to move. We'll work on leads and everything. This was recorded on Friday. He's going to get the weekend off. He'll get some recovery time. Might give him Monday off too. We'll see how he is on Monday. We really needed these couple of kind of boot camp days to get his mind right. This is really important for a horse like this. You don't want to work them a day and then give them 2 or 3 days off and then work them a day again. They need to be worked every day to get their mind in the program, and that's what he got. It's kind of like a little mini boot camp. He has the first 2 rides. The first ride he gave us a lot of problems, and the second ride was less problems. Third ride was almost no problems, and this that you're looking at is his 4th ride, and he has not given Robert any issues this ride at all. Robert got on him and just went straight to work. I expect on Monday or Tuesday, whenever we ride him next, when he's feeling kind of recuperated. I'm interested to see what we get. We might get a little bit of resistance, a little bit of fight, or he might just say okay and fall right in line. It's going to be interesting to see if he kind of gives us a little bit of issues and wants to act up. We're going to do like another boot camp week next week. But if he just falls in line and does what we ask him to do, the next week's going to be pretty easy. It's all up to him. Right thing easy, wrong thing hard. It's as simple as that. And this week has been kind of hard because he's been doing the wrong thing. And as he learns to do the right thing, as he learns to do what we ask, it's going to get easier. This ride, he trotted and loped around, and now Robert's going to walk him a lot. And it's really important for getting this, it's really important to get his mind right to do this long walk. He's not used to being worked very hard, and he's got a little bit of rebellion against work. So we want to reward him. We don't want him to think that every time we saddle him up and get on him, it's going to be a lot of work. So Robert's going to walk him around here for a good bit before he steps down. It's really important to end this ride this way, and that's going to have his mind in a better place the next time we get on him. And this is what we've done with him so far, and for him it has made a big difference. These are kind of the little things that we do that's different from one horse to the next. They're not all exactly the same. And for him, he's needed a lot of walk after the end of his ride. This is the time of the year to send your performance horse to me for training, whether that's versatility ranch horse, reining, working cow horse, or ranch riding. Or if you have a horse that's going to go into a different discipline, but you want that type of handle put on them, this is the time of year to get those sent to me. So if you're interested in that, send me a message or an email at rideslide@hotmail.com, and I'll be happy to talk to you about it. If you have any questions about Corbin or what he's doing, put them in the comments below. And you should take a look at that first video that I put out of him. This is the second video that's out. It's his fourth ride, but it's the second video. You should take a look at that first video and see where he started. And you can see what we did in that video to get to this point. Horses like him are really pretty common when they learn to be a little bit pushy and intimidate the rider. There are a lot of horses out there that have learned to intimidate the rider, and that's exactly what he was doing. And in that video, you can see what we did about it, how we fixed it. And he's going to end up being a really nice horse. So I'll put a link here to his playlist on YouTube. Until next time, thank you for watching.